So a new federal watchdog report looked at issues around the deportation of vets who aren't citizens.
Sandra Marshall prays every day that the U.S. government will not send her military veteran brother back to Mexico.
We have people here in Tijuana, Mexico, that are multiple recipients of the Bronze Star for heroism.
Hundreds of non-citizen veterans now finding themselves deported.
With all the tension around immigration, I decided to go through it and see what the Government Accountability Office found. For some context, non-citizens can serve in the U.S. military. In fact, it's long been a fast track towards citizenship for a number of immigrants. Between 2013 and 2018, more than 44,000 non-citizens enlisted in the military, according to Department of Defense data. But that's becoming less and less the case. According to the report, applications for naturalization have declined sharply since President Trump took office, largely because of a number of new policies that have made it harder for non-citizens to join the military. Now, ICE already has policies in place to protect veterans who may be subject to deportation. It's just that they haven't been fully following them. According to the GAO report, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, quote, does not know exactly how many veterans have been placed in removal proceedings or removed, or if their cases have been handled according to ICE's policies. So first, what are these policies? ICE requires that when agents and officers encounter a veteran who they believe may be deportable, they must conduct additional assessments that take the person's service history into account. That includes factors like time in service, military awards, and deployment. But here's the thing. According to the GAO report, ICE, quote, does not consistently adhere to the policies and does not consistently identify and track such veterans. GAO found that ICE placed at least 250 veterans in deportation procedures over the last 5 years. But that number could actually be much higher because they don't actually have a proper system for tracking vets. According to the report, quote, none of the 3 ICE components who encounter veterans maintain complete electronic data on the veterans they identify. ICE policies also require agents and officers to get higher-up approval to proceed with deportation. And yet, the report found that for the nearly 90 vets who were deported from 2013 to 2018, agents failed to get the required management approval in 21% of their cases. And they also failed to elevate cases to headquarters for 70% of those that required it. And when asked about the policies, officials said they were, quote, unaware of the policies until the GAO review. So the report was commissioned by 4 members of Congress in 2017. Among them, Rep. Mark Takano, a California Democrat who chairs the House Veterans Affairs Committee, wrote a letter to ICE demanding changes. Of this letter, he said, quote, we cannot allow non-citizen veterans to fall through the cracks of our broken immigration system. The watchdog also recommended that ICE make the following changes, including building an electronic database of veterans in deportation proceedings, and taking steps to ensure that officers are properly identifying and documenting when an immigrant they encounter is a veteran. So the Department of Homeland Security agreed with the GAO's findings and recommendations to, quote, develop a policy or revise its current policies to identify and document veterans and to collect and maintain complete data on veterans.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here. And click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.